Hong Kong jails woman for inserting China's national anthem during Olympic celebration, the Chinese national flag and Hong Kong's standard. Hong Kong CNN. A woman who waved the British colonial era flag to celebrate Hong Kong claiming Olympic gold has become the first person in the city to be jailed on the charge of inserting the Chinese national anthem. Paula Long, a 42-year-old online journalist, admitted the charge and was given a 33-month jail sentence on Thursday, Hong Kong's public broadcaster RTHK reported. Long, who said in the mitigation that she had autism and learning difficulties, had waved the flag in a shopping mall where the big screen was showing the medal ceremony following Eg- Igor Chang's victory in the foil at the Tokyo Olympics in July 2021. Large crowds had gathered to celebrate what was Hong Kong's second ever Olympic gold medal and its first in fencing, but the scene turned rowdy when the Chinese national anthem was played for the award ceremony and some people began booing. Hong Kong, a former British colony, continues to represent itself separately to mainland China at the Olympics despite having been handed over to China in 1997. Hong Kong's Edgar Chang received the gold medal for the men's individual foil in January 26, 2021 at the Tokyo Olympics. Chang's win was seen by many as a breakthrough for Hong Kong's athletes and a rare moment of uniting the city that had been rocked in recent years by anti-government protest. But the use of the Chinese national anthem March of the Volunteers to mark his victory was controversial as it was the first time the anthem had been used at the Olympics medal ceremony for the Hong Kong athletes when windsurfers Li Lai Shan took Hong Kong's only other gold at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. Gold Save the Queen was played and the British colonial flag of Hong Kong was raised. Pro democracy protesters in the city have occasionally used the symbols from the British colonial era to mark defiance against mainland China's increasingly tight grip on the semi autonomous city. Protesters often waved the colonial era flag at the pro democracy demonstrations that took place across the city in 2019, while some of the thousands of Hong Kongers who lined up outside the British consulate to pay their respect to Britain's Queen Elizabeth II following her death in September saw their actions as the subtle form of protest. Public gatherings have been rare since China imposed the national security law in June 2020 to extinguish the increasingly forceful pro democracy protest. That same month, Hong Kong's local authorities brought in restoration that made inserting the Chinese national anthem an offense punishable by up to 3 years in jail and the maximum fine of $6,400 Hong Kong $50,000 thousand Hong Kong dollars. The restoration requires the people to stand solemnly solemnly and deport themselves with dignity when March of the Volunteers is played or sung.